our church is one church on 7 campuses, and we've got a team of about 15 worship leaders who most of them songwrite that make up our family unit. And leading worship is a relational thing. Meredith talked about knowing the person in the congregation that's going through something, and knowing their struggle and them singing out to the Lord in that time. And worship leaders, that has to be a really relational thing. And I really believe in the family unit. And we have such a diverse group, and everyone brings a different thing to the table. And I wish I had Seth's voice. I wish I had the depth of like theological writing that Andy's able to put into his writing. But it's such a family atmosphere, and I think the thing that is one of the benchmarks of our team is that we're all flag wavers for one another. Yep. And I think that that's a really biblical way to go about it, is to esteem your team higher than yourself, to esteem their giftings higher than themselves. I don't know if now's a good time to say it. Like for our Good Friday services, Seth sang one song, and Seth's voice is the kind that another church could build an entire service around. Yep. But it was just his time to sing one song this year. Next year he may have the entire thing. But in that whole process, he was just like, man, you're doing such a great job, or getting somebody water. And that whole servant heart and that flag waving attitude is one of the benchmarks of our team. It's something that I think I'm the most proud of our team of.
Yeah, I love that VCM, Vertical Church Music, represents you know, a group of musicians and people who will be able to go out on the road on a tour, but it also represents a community. And that's something that in the worship world has been thrown around a lot and kind of like bashed a little bit as kind of a cliche term. But when it's real, then that's what it is. You know, and it extends a little bit outside of our own church as well. We have almost 100 other Harvest Bible Chapels, you know, and although what we've done for this project is we've kind of kept it within our church. You know, there's some great writers out there from other Harvest Bible Chapels, some guys up in Oakville in Canada, you know, and up in Michigan. You know, these guys are writing great worship songs, you know, that are part of Harvest Bible Chapels, and we would love, like, going into future years, you know, to put their songs on our records too, you know, as we go. So there's a lot of community in building one another up.